Powering up essential systems. Booting root C/audio logs. Reviewing previous data cells. Repairing audio files.
Not in this part. In this one specific part that Rex
that could be what he takes with.
I mean, let's put it this way. This move is based off the Kool-Aid Man, a glass jar who smashed through bricks unscathed.
I mean, that's the first harm I've taken all game.
But if you flub the roll, you may incapacitate yourselves just inside the city wall.
I don't think I can move fast right now.
No.
Come on, you big oaf. Let's get out of here.
So, roll plus hex with Rex.
Oh my gosh.
Like a warehouse. It smells of...
It's a furniture store.
Jimmy it just right that it seems to not break the window and hopefully pop open. Like, what the heck?
I don't know what you're saying. I'm tired.
I mean, we can both fit out the window, so we don't need to open the garage door.
It reads in the top New Pittsburgh, and on the bottom of this circular seal-looking thing, it says us or them. The same. Like, it hasn't. This isn't a place that's been reconstructed. It's a place that's been revitalized.
I don't know if we can rely on him. I mean, we had a plan. Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's find a building, let's find a space, and then go back and get him.
No, I just kind of have, like, hay in my mouth, and I kind of spit it out.
Hay worked. I don't know if they're inside the building.
Now, one thing I have struggled with personally is finding the correct adjective to describe these players or these characters, because every time we begin, I want to basically say when last we saw our heroes, but I don't think y'all are like, you do good things. I don't know if hero is the right word for it yet, though.
I mean,
We're
what
not
works.
heroes. Yeah. Our band of
When last we saw our employees.
employees.
when last we checked in with HR.
We're acquisitions.
There we go. Acquisitionists. Acquisitions and acquisitionists. Anyways, when last we saw Bryce. Yeah. When last we saw Davo and Bryce.
Davo and Bryce.
Oh no.
This is
Dynamic
a great way to
duo.
start.
And not Rex.
And not Rex. When last we saw Bravo and Dice, and conveniently didn't see Rex. Dice had her head poking around the corner, investigating the guards that were doing a patrol around the warehouse. It was conveniently closest to the hole that Rex punched through the wall, so obviously that is where they started looking. At some point, she made some noise or did something, or even just fate itself turned one of the guards around, and the flashlight landed on her. Bravo and Dice, you have been spotted. There is 3 guards, I believe. As I say, there are 3 guards out front. One of them is looking towards you and is beginning to move in your direction. He calls out, "Hey, you there!"
I'm gonna duck back behind the building.
I'm going to look around. Is there what kind of options do we have for hiding?
Your options for hiding consist of basically 2 things, I would say. Run away as fast as you possibly can, or 2, duck into some alley and pray he's stupid enough to pass you by.
Mm-hmm.
So those are basically your options. You have about 5 seconds before he's going to get to you.
I turn to Dice and I say, "You're the bait." And I move around a corner. I pull out my rifle and I cock it.
All right, I'm the bait.
Immediate escalation.
Immediate.
Doesn't even bat an eye. Bravo, what happened to you?
Desperate times. Bravo is always...
We could also go for the seize. We could go for the seize by force option. There's only one of them.
If anybody ever taught Bravo the value of human life, it came through a wire and was lost when his metal mind was damaged.
We will work on it. Okay.
Just got to solder a resistor in at the aggression and action, between the aggression and action nodes. So y'all have set up a trap. Dice is the bait. Bravo is the trap.
Okay.
Are you doing anything specifically as the bait, or are you just standing there waiting for him to show up?
He just said you're the bait, and so I'm like, I guess I'm just standing there.
Yeah, we don't really have time to make a plan. I don't know if Dice is going to choose to just run away and I'm going to follow, or if Dice is going to like lead him in or whatever. I'm just, if there's an alleyway nearby, I'm getting like into the alley and sort of pressing myself up against the wall so that he can walk past without seeing me. If I
run away, we're going to go mouse, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
that is completely up to you, Dice, of how you respond. Because, like I said, Bravo did not give you.
Yeah, this is very.
Yeah,
Bravo did not give you any.
If we were having this
details.
discussion in real life, he would have shown up a long time ago.
Yeah, this is
okay.
meta.
I'm gonna run.
Right.
I've decided we're gonna go mouse.
Okay, cool. So that's what happens. So the scene we get is Bravo just. You duck back behind the corner. Bravo says, "You're the bait." What kind of rifle is it again? Did we say it's just a?
We never said.
Yeah, that's right. We never specified. It's just something from Danu Funk.
Yeah, it was just something I pulled from the Danu Funk armory before it tragically burned down in that terrible accident.
We can roll random modifiers.
We could. I'm not overly concerned with that right now. If he actually fires it, we'll pull it up and figure out exactly what it is. But yeah, just you cock the rifle, duck behind somewhere, and Dice, you see as you decide what to do and start acting on it, you see the flashlight of this man come around the corner. He's in a what appears to be this city's guard uniform. It's mostly black, but it has the words patrol emblazoned above the left breast, and he's carrying a flashlight and what appears to be an Uzi. And as he gets the light on you, and you do whatever you do, his line is he yells after you because you decided to run, correct?
Yeah.
So he yells after you. He yells after you. Hey, get back here! You're not supposed to break curfew.
I knew there was a curfew. Okay, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna try to get myself back into the warehouse if possible. Is kind of where Rex is.
Okay, so baiting a trap when you're the bait, or you, because this seems like it's baiting a trap. I know you also talked about cat and mouse.
Cat and mouse, but I can be the bait.
Let me find cat and mouse and read it really quick.
If she's trying to lead them to Rex, I think that counts as the mouse. Oh, I guess it could be either one. Because bait talks about drawing somebody into a trap.
Yes, exactly. That's why I was looking at it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
was
the mouse
looking
is because you're trying to escape. Okay. When you're the mouse, you're trying to escape. That's the difference.
And you get to roll cool.
I get to roll cool. I know.
Yeah, let's see.
You draw them into the trap. They don't suspect you, or you don't expose yourself to extra risk. Those are the three I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Being the mouse is more about escaping cleanly, it looks like.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. So, like, for instance, when Bravo ran off to divert them in Danu Funk, that would have... It could have been either, but it probably would have been... and it doesn't matter. We're rolling bait the trap.
We're rolling bait the trap. Okay.
Rolling bait the trap.
I'm gonna roll.
Roll cool.
Okay. I'm so stressed. Great. That was a 4.
Let me just make a quick note in there.
Nice getting rid of the negative modifier.
Thank you. Yeah.
Really helped.
Really helped. It's really...
I think a cool is just your cursed stat. You should never roll it.
No, I shouldn't roll it. Stop making me roll cool. Give me like a hard roll. I could have trapped. I could have beat this guy up. I can't run away for crap though.
Could you let me know? And I don't know if this has happened yet, but when Rex would be able to hear stuff. I assume this is just a bit too far away right now.
Because you're conscious at this point. We've established that you woke up.
Yeah, I woke up from a...
Yeah. As this is going on, you would personally hear... you'd hear a little bit. You'd hear you'd hear like a muffled shout, and then you'd hear a couple of sets of boots running off. Let's see. Okay, so you rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Bait a trap. So when you're a bait, and you fail. On a miss, the MC chooses one for you. Why? You didn't succeed. Okay.
I think it makes sense.
It does, but I get to pick it and make it as bad as I want. Okay. Here's for dramatic purposes. Okay, so you see the flashlight. You're a deer in the headlights for just a second or two, and then you just turn tail and run. You're pounding along the pavement, and this guy, he's coming after you. He's pounding down you. He's shouting after you, yelling at you to stop. And she's just hoofing it. She runs right past Bravo, and Bravo, newsflash, it's dark. You got these two black blurs just go vroom, past where you're hiding. I don't think you're able to get a shot off at it because this trap wasn't baited properly. And the thing that really catches you up, Dice, is you're running and you're running trying to get away, and you see the second of the three guards comes out from a road that's in front of you. So now you're sandwiched. You're sandwiched between the two guards.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of stop and...
Can I just say, I follow cautiously, lurking in the shadows. I want to get into a position where I'm gonna try to give Dice a chance to talk herself out of this, but I'm gonna stand overwatch, and if they try to attack her, I'm gonna try to take at least one of them down.
Okay, so we'll get some context for this. One, they're only about 30 yards down from where you hid.
Okay.
So it's not super far.
So do I just have to roll stand overwatch then?
I believe so.
Do I need to do act under fire to get there?
I don't think you need to do act under fire to get there. I'm just looking at the rules for stand overwatch. Okay, cool, yeah. So when you stand overwatch finale, roll plus cool. Yes, so you will need to. Because it affects what you're able to do. Okay. So that'll set the scene, all the surrounding stuff for this interaction with Dice and the guards.
So with spooky intense, I get to substitute cool. I substitute weird for that roll instead of cool. So Dice, out of the corner of your eye, you just see a shadow suddenly, and you know it's me, and you're kind of creeped out. That's my explanation for why it's cool. Okay, that's 8 plus 3, so 11.
Okay, on a 10 plus, you get to choose one.
Okay. The options are, and you inflict your harm before they can carry out their attack or interference, and you inflict a terrible harm. Okay, I'm going to say that if this happens and I have to attack, I want to do the first option. You inflict your harm before they can carry out their attack or interference.
Okay. Yeah, so Dice, what is your reaction to being pinned?
Okay, so I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna say I'm gonna go for a seduce or manipulate kind of situation.
Okay, so you stop, like your hands up, just like
just stop and just say, I'm so sorry. I heard a loud noise while I was sleeping, and I know I broke curfew, but I was just really curious and couldn't help myself and wanted to come see what it was.
The guard who was running after you is huffing and puffing a little bit, but he goes, you know the rules. We do this to stay safe.
I completely understand.
Citizen, show me your PLT.
Oh, hold on. I start digging through my pockets. I left it at my house. I'm so sorry.
The response to this is both the guards they keep their Uzis turned to you, and they respond, well, you're gonna need to come with us then. Okay? And
do you give any sort of signal? I'm watching you, trying to figure out, like,
that was my next thing.
Is this what you want to happen, or
no? I don't want to go. So, am I aware that Bravo is around?
I'd say yes. You are spatially aware enough to know you didn't get very far away from where Bravo hid.
Okay. So then, the thing that I want to do, because I assume I'm sandwiched between two guards, so it's like guard, me, guard, and
yes.
then Bravo somewhere back here.
Yeah.
So the guard in front of me, I'm going to. I'm gonna go, Bravo, now! And I'm going to try to go aggro on the guard in front of me.
Okay. And I would just, in the moment, I'd aim for the one that she's not facing, so the one behind her.
So.
Okay, this is fun. Let's do this. Because Bravo rolled well on his Overwatch,
mm-hmm.
we'll let his thing roll first. Actually, it's not. It's because it just means you get your attack off before.
Yeah, I just get to inflict harm before he does anything.
Okay.
So if we're gonna choose the stats for this rifle, we should choose them now, because
we definitely should. Okay, so
it's 3 harm, but dang, I am not happy that it's loud.
now, so we've got that, we've statted out. If you want to write that stuff down just so you have it for later reference.
Yeah.
So because I want to narrate this whole thing as like one like thing that goes on, because that's exactly what it sounds like. So I want to get Dice's input, and then we'll narrate the whole scene. Okay, so Dice, you said you said you wanted to go aggro on the dude in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely just seize by force.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was looking at it and I was like, it's probably a seize by force maneuver.
If he had been unsuspecting, it would have been sucker someone, but very suspecting. So
Okay,
yeah. So if you would just like to roll seize by force, here's the question before you roll. What are you trying to seize? Are you trying to seize a way out, or are you trying to like kill this guy? Or are you trying to just like knock him on his butt?
like either I'm going for more a way out. I don't want to kill him, but like potentially if I roll well enough, like a knock him out kind of deal. Okay,
yeah, cool.
I'm a
cool,
doctor. Yeah. I know where else weak spots are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're looking to get out of this sitch.
Yes.
Copy
just
that.
Get away.
Is your gun loud?
I'm not using a gun.
Oh.
I'm just attacking him.
Just shove him over.
Okay.
Let me know if when Bravo shoots.
Mm-hmm. You will hear that.
Yeah, because I was going to say it's loud. So, oh no.
I rolled a 13.
Oh.
You can't give that face on a 13.
I was so stressed making the roll. It was a 6 and a 5, and so I was more upset that it wasn't a critical success. But I almost rolled a 12, but I got, with my bonus, 13 total.
Okay, so in that case, seize by force on a 10 plus, choose 3 of the 4 options available to you.
Oh, goodness me. Okay.
Actually, wait, one moment. There's a variant on seize by force called Fight Your Way Free.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I saw that one.
Seems pretty relevant to this. Basically, all it does is it replaces take definite and undeniable control and it swaps it with you choose to win free and get away.
Okay.
So I'm just going to assume that's one of the ones you're taking.
That is one of the ones that I'm taking. And then I was gonna go, you inflict terrible harm on the, like, try to knock him out scale. And then you impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy as the third one.
Okay. Cool. Okay, now I just need to look up the stat block that I built for these poor little guards.
I'm so sorry, guards. I don't want to kill him. I'm not trying to kill him.
Are you sorry?
I'm not trying to kill him!
You're not the one who needs to worry about killing someone. It's Bravo.
It's Bravo, I know.
And I don't think he's worried.
I'm not worried, but I'll be confused why I feel bad about it later.
Okay, cool. So, or actually, this is a total success. Dice and Bravo, you can narrate this however you'd like. Just for like information's sake. So Bravo, the guy you shot dies.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
And Dice, the guy that you hit, he gets knocked over, so you have an opportunity to get away, but it doesn't really seem to do much more than that.
Okay, so as the guy gets shot by Bravo, I feel like I should run back towards... Okay, so in relationship to the warehouse that Rex is in, whereabouts are we?
In relation to the warehouse where Rex is in, you are... okay, so if you look at the map, we have that warehouse, and there's those buildings just off to the left of that warehouse.
Yes. There's
a cluster of buildings. You're kind of squirreled away in the side roads of that area.
Okay. Their attention is on me. His attention is on me still. So I am just gonna run away. I am just gonna run in the opposite direction from the warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so... Sorry, I don't know if I missed something. What exactly did you do to the guard that you attacked? How bad did you hurt him?
I only inflicted 1 harm to him.
So he's not out cold. Is he on the ground?
No, yeah. Basically what happened, so we heard this loud crack, and the guy behind Dice just crumples.
And
just crumples. And Dice, like, shoulder checks or something the guy in front of her.
In that confusion, I take a quick, glance behind me, I look at the guy in front of me, and I just run past him and give him a quick little, give him a shoulder check and get out of there.
Okay. I'm gonna say from Bravo's perspective, here's what happens. I'm already aiming my rifle on the guy who's behind Dice, and when she makes her move, I just pull the trigger. But I'm breathing at the time, and so I was aiming just a solid shot in the chest, but because I'm not quite using the gun right, it kind of shifts my aim a little bit, and I just hit him in the head.
Poor guy.
And then so Dice, when you ran, did you run in the direction of Rex, or did you just pick a random direction?
I picked a random direction. At this point, I feel like I'm just trying to get away and stick with the... Well, I can't stick with my narrative of... Oh, shoot. Do we want to kill this
you're not
guy?
really looking innocent anymore.
No, he's seen me. He knows what I look like.
I was gonna say, okay, well, and here's the thing: we can just leave it at, and she got away, and I can take over.
And she got away. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we hear this loud crack. The dude crumples. Dice just slams into the dude in front of her. He falls over. She just bolts. Rex, you hear the unmistakable sound of a rifle going off, and then mild pandemonium. You hear the people who were inside the warehouse just start hoofing it to get outside. You hear boots and things slamming slamming on the pavement as they run in that direction. Bravo, the guy who was checked, you see he gets up a little bit and grabs this black box at his shoulder, presses a button, the blue light comes on, and he starts talking into it, describing Dice and saying the general direction that he last saw her running off into. And then when he lets off the button, there's a squelch.
Can I just try to run over to him and kick the box out of his hand as fast as I can when he starts doing that?
Sure, you can definitely try doing that.
Would that be a seize by force?
Absolutely.
All right.
So sorry, yeah, Rex. Just to clarify, Rex, from this perspective, he has heard the gun.
Yes, absolutely. So is everyone, and like
as if by reflex, without even really being able to fully comprehend what's happening, he is already like peeking out the door of the warehouse.
Okay, so I rolled a 5 + 1, so 6. So we'll exchange harm, but I get to choose. It says on a miss, choose 1, and I think from what I described, it makes most sense if I choose you take definite and undeniable control of it, but I don't get to choose the you suffer little harm, which is usually my number one choice.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, okay, cool. And yeah, so here's what happens. Remind me, Bravo, do you wear any armor?
I do not.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so what happens is the guy he's getting up, he's like kind of on all fours, you know, like you got the wind knocked out of him a little bit, being body checked, and he's talking into this box, and you come running pell-mell from wherever you were hiding, and you deliver a kick or a hit, or you swing the butt of the rifle up. You knock it out of his hands, but in response to that, he grabs you by the leg and just yanks, and you fall over. You get knocked, and you hit your head on the way down. So you're gonna take 1 harm.
Okay.
If you'd be so kind as to roll the harm move as well.
All right. Now it's been a while since I've rolled that. Do I just roll 2d6 and then add 1?
2d6 plus the harm taken. You want to roll low on this one.
Oh, thank goodness. I rolled a 4, so 5.
Okay. Let me look up the harm move. I believe that means nothing happens. Let me see. Harm and healing. When you suffer harm, roll plus harm suffered. The after armor, if you're wearing any on a 10 plus, MC chooses 1. On a 7 to 9, MC chooses 1. On a miss, the MC can nevertheless choose something from the 7 to 9 list above. If she does, it is instead of some of the harm you are suffering. Okay, so here's what we're gonna have. So Bravo, instead of taking the harm, you're going to lose track of Dice. In this scuffle, your head gets knocked and it's kind of dazed and confused. And if you had any concept of where Dice went at the beginning, you don't anymore.
Okay. As far as this guy on the ground, I assume that since I'm not actually shooting him, I'm not inflicting 3 harm.
Yeah, my understanding was that you were this was targeted at the walkie-talkie.
Okay. Sounds good. Did I manage to at least get it before he described her, or did he already get that off?
You had we described it as what 30 yards. Yeah, you had a bit of a run. I'd say he was about halfway through. So like the amount of information that would have got is like we have a civilian. We have someone there's someone in this sector of the city resisting arrest. She looks to be about so tall. Whack,
Okay.
grab, slam.
Whack.
Okay, cool. So now I'm on the ground next to this injured guy who is probably more heavily armored than me. And anyway, okay.
Indeed.
I'm interested to hear what the other people do now.
Mm-hmm. I say, yeah. Rex, are there any actions that you decide to take at this point?
I'm making my way towards the noise.
Oh no, we're so good at it.
In a reflexive daze, he is mostly just responding to going towards the noise.
Oh gosh.
So you're just going towards it.
Yep.
No caution
Like-
whatsoever.
Well, I mean, like,
Moderate caution.
you know, I imagine he's still got some, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
he's ready to grab his guns or his machete if he needs it, but to say he's being stealthy wouldn't be true.
I'm saying you're still a little dazed, so most of your actions will be taken under fire
Yeah.
because we haven't had enough time to resolve that yet.
He's ready for the offensive. That's about it.
Cool. And are you moving outside of the warehouse, or are you just like moving towards the noise? Like
Oh no, he's exiting the warehouse at this stage.
Okay. Yeah. So as you exit the warehouse, what you see kind of the you exit kind of behind everyone, and so you see basically the back sides of five other people with flashlights running in the same direction you're heading.
Oh no.
Well, I'm excited to see Rex take on a small gang. And I'm very worried about the third member of the three guards who is probably... Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna chill. It's other people's scenes.
I'm trying to think of what Rex would do, especially in a daze. He's quite literally just going to like follow behind them.
Okay. Can you act under fire for me? I want to see if you can keep up.
Okay. That is a 12.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you're able to keep up with them. Dr. Dice, you have run off.
Oh, yeah, she's run off and kind of ducked into an alleyway nearby to try to not get too far away.
Mm-hmm.
But she's not just going to leave them behind. But she also made a clean break, so duck into an alleyway nearby and kind of like poke her head out to see what she sees.
Okay. Are you specifically doing anything, or are you just keeping an eye out and watching
I'm
stuff as it
keeping an
unfolds?
eye out. Yeah, keeping an eye out and watching stuff as it unfolds. Let's see.
Basically, I'm going to continue describing stuff. I'm going to go back to Bravo. If there's anything you want to do, I think basically really your only move here is either to stay hunkered down or to read a sitch.
Yeah.
So if you want to read a sitch, you can do that right now. Otherwise, you can wait until any point at which stuff is unfolding, and you can just butt in and say you want to do something.
Okay, I will indeed read a sitch.
Okay.
So I got a 9.
9. Okay, you get to ask one question.
Okay. What should I be on the lookout for? That will be my question.
So, what you should be on the lookout for is, and this is going to sound corny and stupid, but you should be on the lookout for reinforcements coming from other areas. This gunshot is loud. In an area like this, it's safe to say probably half of the city would have heard it.
Okay.
In some capacity or another.
Okay.
So,
be on the lookout for reinforcements.
yes, specifically reinforcements from other areas. You've got a okay handle on what's already here, but
Okay. So just be on the lookout for anything more that shows up.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the thought that's going through your mind right now is that was loud.
That was
We
loud.
could get overwhelmed really easily.
Yeah. I will keep a lookout for reinforcements or anything else that seems to be coming our direction.
Alrighty. Bravo.
So my position is, I'm on the ground.
Correct.
This other guy's on the ground. He
More or
doesn't
less.
He doesn't have his walkie-talkie anymore, but he probably still has a gun.
That is correct.
I am going to roll towards him, just aim my gun right at him, and I'm going to try to intimidate him. From the ground, I just roll over and turn my rifle towards him, and I say, "Hey, you want to live, right?"
You're not going to get a response. That saying that to him and pointing the gun at him doesn't warrant. What it warrants is like kind of a Mexican standoff. He doesn't say anything back to you really. He whips his gun up and is leveling it at you right as well.
Okay.
So now my understanding of this is you're lying on your back, like with the gun pointed at him, and he's kind of like up. He's like on his knees with his gun pointed at you.
Okay. Let's be very careful right now about what we do. You ever been shot before? I haven't. I don't want to.
At this point, you can hear other footsteps. All right, running boots.
I'm gonna stand up, and I won't pull the trigger if you don't. And I slowly, while trying to keep the gun aimed on him, I slowly try to get to my feet.
Okay, so you're saying if you don't shoot me, I won't shoot you. I'm going to stand up and leave.
Yeah, I want to be prepared to run. Does this do something under fire? I imagine
This is go aggro.
holding a rifle on someone is not that easy while standing up. I've never tried it.
Yeah, it's not. This is definitely go aggro.
Okay. All right, I'm rolling plus hard. Hey, my good rolls are back. So that's a 10 plus 1 for hard.
So that's an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see this guard. He his eyes flick down to the gun, flick back up to you. And you can see the Uzi in his hand starts to quaver. But he will let you stand up and begin to run.
Well,
you just see this like this it's fear. That's what it is. This guy is on his own with a man with a much bigger gun than his.
man, I do not want to leave this guy here. I would much rather try to take him prisoner, but I hear the footsteps coming. I know the guards are coming, and I know I can't take them all on, or I can't drag this guy with me, and Bravo's a little scared. And so I'm going to... Here's the problem, though. I don't know which way Dice ran.
That is correct.
I'm going to book it down an alleyway as if I'm going to just... I want to make this guy think I'm just running for it and going to keep running. But the first chance I have, once I'm out of sight, I'm going to duck into another alley and hide so that I can stay close to this. See what happens.
Okay. Let's see. I don't think there's not like a specific move for hiding. So I'll just say, yeah, you succeeded your aggro roll. You're able to do this.
Okay. The closest thing I could think of is if I'm the mouse, but they're not really chasing me right now.
I'd say, yeah, if this guy was pursuing you, it'd be that, but the others have yet to arrive.
Okay. So I'm around the corner, trying to catch my breath.
Yeah, and like right as you get around the corner, like that's when the flashlights of the other dudes burst around and like flood this area with light. Rex, how are you doing?
What's up?
Hey.
Well, so wait. So this is... Sorry, so like the scene you just described is the scene that I am basically walking into?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, that's why I was quiet. I was like...
Yeah. Yeah, the scene that I just described, Bravo just booked it around the corner. Dice technically has eyes on it, but she's far enough away to not really participate at this point, unless she so desires. And you're coming in behind the rest of these guards. I presume there's a little bit of space, but...
Is my mental health good enough to read a sitch right now?
Yes. Let me do one. Let me look up just real quick the specific wording on stunned, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see. Yes, I mean stun. It disables the target without causing any regular harm. Use it on a PC. Okay, use it on a PC, and doing anything at all means doing it under fire. The
So I
fire
have to
is
roll
your
twice?
stunned. Yes, you have to roll twice.
Got it. Sounds good to me. So I'll be rolling for the
You'll
under
roll
fire
to
first.
Yes,
Oh.
correct.
That is a 7.
Okay.
Thank goodness for my +3.
Oh my gosh.
And especially the fact that I roll hard instead of cool.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to read a sitch. It's gonna take it's gonna take you longer to process it than you normally would. You normally, like, this is battle, you'd look at it and things would click right into place, but like you're having to focus and like obviously like, so if this guy's here on the ground, it means he's
What did he
probably
do, fall?
dead.
Yeah.
Instead
All right,
of just
I
going
will-
like there's
Well, let's see how good I can get it by reading a sitch. Okay, there we go. That's a 5. I just rolled like a 4 and then a 5, but my +3 was able to save me last time.
So wait, what's your total roll? Your total
My total roll
a-
is 5 to read a sitch.
Okay, cool, yeah. Ask
On
one
a miss,
anyways.
ask one, but be prepared for the worst. After analyzing the scene for a while, seeing that there's like how many people is this now? 6?
So there are now 6 people. 6
my
people in this area. One of them is on his knees, kind of shaking with an Uzi in his hand. The other 5 have entered this area and kind of fanned out a little bit.
Okay. Here's what's going on in Rex's head. 6 versus 1. What's my best escape route?
I love this because this is the adult Rex. A normal Rex would go 6 versus 1. These are good odds. No. Okay. So yeah, what is your best escape route?
I mean, he knows he's a little bit dazed right now,
Yeah.
so that might be holding him back a bit.
Your best escape route would be to backtrack before they turn around.
Rex just kind of analyzes the scene for the number of seconds that it takes him to.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of turns around and starts walking away.
Yeah. And
It's just like,
and,
there's no fighting happening currently. Bravo and Dice aren't here. Well, I guess I should go.
yeah, and so you turn around and just start lumbering back towards the warehouse, I presume. It's like, I gotta get out of here. Just it's that nope turn around.
Basically, yeah.
And what happens is you turn around and you begin to walk and you see this flash as if like someone had kind of just like was whipping their flashlight around, and it goes over you, passes you, comes back. And what you hear the voice of that and I don't know if you'd have any context for it, but it's for that man. You can hear the tremor in his voice. He's on the ground, the one that's so scared. He's like, "What the? We got a giant in here." Dice.
Oh goodness me. Oh goodness. Okay.
So yeah, Dice, you see Bravo slowly stand up, run away. You see a small horde of people come flooding into this area, flashlights everywhere. You see Rex stride on in after them, survey the situation, turn around, and then you hear the shriek.
Yeah.
Do you do anything?
Oh gosh, I am in a moment that I honestly don't know what to do because we're all split up. Rex has been found, so I'm thinking we go for an open your brain to the world's psychic maelstrom.
Ooh.
And with that being said, I got an improvement, so I was going to get a new angel move and take 6th Sense, which it says when you open your brain to the world's psychic maelstrom, you roll sharp instead of weird.
Dang.
So that is what I am going to do.
I presume your sharp is better than your weird. At
My
least.
sharp is better than my weird, 100%, yeah. So, we're going to do just that. And I rolled a 9.
Okay, so on a 9+, sorry, 7 to 9, not a 9+. So, Dice, you have that same kind of thing as the last time you opened your brain, because that was like literally 5 minutes ago, not even.
Yeah.
It's that kind of bubble that starts at you and expands out of just kind of perceiving additional information.
Yeah.
And what I think what happens, because you really, you really know almost everything that's going on here. You've seen it, you've participated in it. The thing is, once you get into that, once that bubble like expands into the guards. Last time I spent into them, you felt things about their emotions and what they were thinking. This time you're getting you get a lot of like kind of like radio static and like modem dial-up noises. Mm-hmm. Kind of, and it's this idea that they're communicating with something or someone who through some form of technology.
Okay.
Also aggression, but
also aggression.
Also aggression.
When
Okay.
she does this, do I feel anything? Because I've touched the psychic maelstrom before. Like, does anything happen to me, or am I completely oblivious to it?
I don't think that Bravo is well enough acquainted with the psychic maelstrom to be like ambiently perceptive of this at this point. Yeah.
Okay, that's still.
If you'd like a moment to think and ponder on this new information,
Yeah.
Bravo, if you have anything you want to do, butt in. Rex, you've been detected clearly.
With that, so I've got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Just because this is, there was just a fight. It's very tense.
Yes.
Does this count as like battle?
It's on the brink, and you could make it battle if you wanted.
So with that sharp that I rolled, I leveled up.
Oh, seriously?
Yes. And there's a move I have been trying to take for so long called Battlefield Instincts.
Is that a gunner move or a gunlugger move?
It is the second gunlugger move I can take, the second bonus one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When you open your brain to the world's psychic maelstrom, roll hard instead of weird, but only in battle. My logical reasoning here is, maybe I don't know how the psychic maelstrom works. There's a lot going on right here. There's tension, there's aggression, there's fear. There's Dice just opened her mind up. Maybe, just maybe, there's somewhere really nearby someone whose brain is so weak right now that the psychic maelstrom finally just slips in.
It's like a domino falling over.
I like it. You get like this like little tingling at the back, at like the base of your spine or your skull.
Maybe, just maybe, a previously unopened door to the psychic maelstrom finally opens up thanks to a concussion.
Who knew? Before Rex could open his mind to the psychic maelstrom, he had to open his mind to a brick wall.
I'm down for this. Let's go.
So the question is, which move do I want to do first?
Do you want to guarantee it's battle first, or
What I really want is ideally, I would love to roll first and then maybe basically make it a battle. Is that a legal operation of moves?
How about this? Let's just play this out narratively, and then when you decide the time is right, you can trigger whatever you want.